welcome to Storytime with Miss Taryn. Did you know that September is All-American Breakfast Month? So, to celebrate this really exciting celebration, I'm going to talk about breakfast foods today. So we're going to be reading a couple of books about breakfast foods. We're going to sing a silly song about some breakfast foods. And then I've also got a few examples of breakfast foods here in my bag. So we'll bring these out towards the end. All right, so first of all, I want to start by saying hello to our friends, and then we'll get started into our first book. All right? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job, good job. All right, so for our first one, I'm gonna get this book behind me that is called Everybody Loves Bacon. Now, do you love bacon? I know I do. I have lots of breakfast foods that I like. In fact, it's one of my favorite parts of the day. So, let's see from this book why everybody loves bacon. Words by Kelly DiPucchio and pictures by Eric Wright. Ooh, got a nice design. Looks like bacon here in the book, doesn't it? All right. Everyone loves bacon, including bacon. Egg loved bacon. Waffle loved bacon. Pancake loved bacon. All those go pretty good with bacon, don't they? French toast didn't love bacon, but he didn't count because French toast doesn't like anyone. Well, that one's kind of silly. You can look at little French toast's face. He looks kind of grumpy. Bacon enjoyed being popular. You're the best, Bacon. Can I sit next to you? You smell so good. I don't know, my pages are sticking together. Here we go. Everywhere he went, he got plenty of attention. Now look, what is he doing? If you look at the picture closely, you can see that he's in a drink dispenser. So when you go to a restaurant and you get to refill your drink, that's what it looks like. So he's playing with it using a little paper umbrella. He told charming stories and funny jokes. It looks like everyone's laughing with Bacon. He even played the ukulele, and everyone loves the ukulele. The other breakfast meats started to feel left out. What about me, eh? I think that's Canadian bacon. But Bacon didn't care about them. Not one bit. Uh-oh. Now that's not very good, is it? So, the book has seemed pretty happy, right? Everybody likes Bacon. They like him back. But he's not being great about caring for his friends. He was becoming a real celebrity. His picture appeared on t-shirts. And look, on hats. And on billboards. And buses. All over the place. Pretty fancy. Everyone loves me and I smell so good. Bacon was feeling on top of the world. Now, do you see where he is here? He's in a milkshake. We don't always think about bacon in a milkshake, right? We typically think of bacon as a breakfast food. But there are other ways you can use bacon. So we'll see if we see some more of those as we go along. Eventually, Bacon forgot all about his friends back home. I miss Bacon. Me too. Even worse, he pretended not to know some of his old friends. Here's a hamburger saying, "Fine, have it your way." But Bacon didn't care about them either. Who needs friends when you have fans? Uh-oh, that's not good, is it? Not good at all. So we see burger, right? So sometimes you'll put bacon on a burger. And then we've got, it looks like a club sandwich here with other meats on it. But you also put bacon on a club sandwich sometimes. Pippin, my cat, has decided to join us as he usually does for my story times. So you may see him running around or jumping up on the couch. Let's see what happens to Bacon. Bacon drove fancy cars. He wore fancy hats. And he grew a fancy mustache. Everyone loves a fancy mustache. Look at that. He looks pretty different, doesn't he? Nope. Pippin really wants to know what's in our bag. All right, so maybe we'll find out next. Maybe we'll open it after that. Hey. Quit. All right. Indeed, Bacon was the toast of the town. And see, we've got toast in here, don't we? We have bread, we have bagels, and other types of breads. And they've set him on top of a pat of butter and a piece of bread. Until, what's happening? There's a fork. We know what happens when you get a fork with bacon. Yep, everyone loves bacon. Oh man. All that's left is his hat and his mustache, isn't it? Ah, that's pretty funny. So, he ended up getting eaten, right? Because that's what you do with breakfast foods. So, he didn't have time to be very arrogant or hateful with his friends because he ended up getting eaten in the end. All right, so that one was called Everyone Loves Bacon by Kelly DiPucchio. So, next we're going to sing a song, and then we might go ahead and find out what's in our bag. All right, so this song is called 5 Fat Sausages. So we've talked about bacon, now we're gonna talk about sausages. All right, so it goes, 5 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! We clap our hands together, okay? And then you repeat it until there's only one sausage left, okay? So as we're doing this one, you can think about what it's like whenever you put your sausages on the stove and you're making them. They might make a pop or a bang sound. So that is what we're doing with our song. All right, here we go. 5 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! So now we have 4 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! How many do we have next? 3. 3 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! 2 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! Now, how many do we have left? 1 fat sausage frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! And then there were no sausages left. Now that's kind of a silly song, but it tells a story of what might happen when our sausages are ready to eat. So there were no sausages left at the end, right? Maybe because a family is getting ready to eat them. All right, so I'm going to bring out some items here from my bag, and these are popular breakfast items that we have not yet talked about. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some clues, and I know that you're watching this as a video, but you can shout out what you think it is. I'll give you a few clues and then I'll pull it out and show you what it is, okay? Then we'll do our next book. All right, so for our first thing, so this is something that is round and brown, and you put a brown sticky liquid on it, or you could put fruit on it, and it's really good. And the top of it is really smooth. Do you know what it is? Okay. It is pancakes. Pancakes are one of my favorite breakfast foods. I love to have them with strawberries and whipped cream on top. Okay, so it looks like these have butter on them. All right, so the next one is related to pancakes and waffles and French toast. And it's the brown liquid that goes on top of all of those. Do you know what it is? It tastes really sweet. Okay, let's see what it is. It is syrup. A lot of times it's maple syrup. It's what you get from the store. All right, syrup. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, yes. Okay. So for the next one, this is something that we would put on bread that's been toasted. Okay? And it's also sweet, but it is usually made out of some type of fruit. And you spread it with a knife. Okay? Think you know what it is? It is jam. Cool. All right. So this one looks like it's grape jam because it's purple. All right, so I have one more, and there are two pieces to it. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to describe this last one for you. See if you can guess it. So this one, there's actually a book about this one called If You Give a Moose a Blank. Okay, so it starts off with that in the title. All right, it can be different colors, and it's baked. It's something you put in the oven. You mix up a lot of materials to make it, and sometimes you can put fruit in it. You can put sugar. You can put cinnamon. You can put lots of good stuff in this. Sometimes you'll put little baking cups around it so that it comes out in a certain shape. Okay, I think you know what it is. It is a muffin. And then right here I have 3 little tiny muffins. So mini muffins maybe. All right, so you can also put chocolate in it. How did I forget? It's my favorite thing, chocolate. All right, so here are some more breakfast foods that you might eat. So we've got muffins, we've got jam that you spread on toast, and then pancakes with syrup. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so our next book is about pancakes and French toast. And this has been one of my favorite books since it came out. I love this book. It's really funny and clever. I would recommend you checking this book out from the library. We have several copies of it. And we also have 4 more books in this series, okay? So this one is the first one, Lady Pancake and Serve French Toast. The next one is called Lady Pancake and Serve French Toast Mission Defrostable. And then there's another one, and then the 4th one just came out, I think this month. So you may be able to catch it on a new shelf. All right, so this book is written by Josh Funk and illustrated by Brendan Carney. And I'll try to get the book close to the camera so you can see it, because it's really good. I love the pictures. Oh, here we go. Deep in the fridge, behind the green peas, way past the tofu and left of the cheese, Up in the corner and back by a roast sat Lady Pancake beside Sir French Toast. Now they look pretty fancy, don't they? He is wearing a strawberry for a hat, and she has whipped cream and a cherry on top. The leftover friends were as close as could be until they heard news from their neighbor, Miss Bree. The syrup is almost completely all gone. A single drop is left. Just a drop, she went on. That's bad for Pancake and French Toast. The last drop is mine, Lady Pancake conversed. But French Toast replied, not if I get there first. Uh-oh. So they're gonna have a contest. Like that, he was off and the race had begun, with Pancake behind, breaking into a run. Through broccoli forest, past orange juice fountain, they climbed to the top of Potato Mash Mountain. Pushing and shoving, they fought for the lead. Toast behind Pancake, who rolled at high speed. Now, I guess that's an advantage she has. Since she is a circle, she can roll and maybe move a little bit faster than the French Toast. She screeched to a stop at the edge of a shelf, clutching a grapevine to steady herself. Toast didn't notice and couldn't quite stop, plummeting down into jam with a plop. Oh. Although jam with French toast probably would be pretty good. He scraped himself off and yelled up, "You're a meanie!" as Pancake rappelled down a rope of linguine. She bragged, "I'm the best of all breakfast food treats," then hurdled a lime and skipped over 2 beets. Wow. She's going pretty fast. Do you think she's gonna win? I don't know. I am, thought Toast, but his chances looked bleak. So Toast took a shortcut down Sauerkraut Peak, skiing past spinach and artichoke dip. Toast vaulted high in the air with a flip. Nearing the edge, he tried one final jump, but stumbled and fell away with a thump. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like he's doing so well, does it? Pancake made use of her seafaring skills and sailed across oceans of soup, causing spills. But Chilly Lagoon slathered Pancake in muck, and then at a fork in the road, she got stuck. Ew, so she got stuck in the chili. Chili is kind of thick, isn't it? It'd be hard if you were stuck in a huge vat of it, wouldn't it? Yelled a chickpea to warn her, but Pancake sped on and got trapped in a corner. Caught behind dressings, one Russian, one ranch, she squeezed out and started a bean avalanche. Uh-oh. So all these little tiny beans are falling down. Not good. Not good. Toast reemerged in the vegetable crisper, sneaking up swiftly, not making a whisper. Beans were now falling from such a great height. Some kidney, some lima, some pinto, some white. Whew. Not good. Searching for safety from raining legumes, Toast turned to hide, but was blasted by fumes of Brussels sprouts left from an old party platter. Ew. Look at them. They have X's on them. Means they're probably bad. Probably gone bad. So quickly he climbed up a celery ladder. You think that's going to help him? Think the celery ladder's going to do it? Let's see. Beside him, a lettuce leaf parachute landed. Pancake flipped out. "It is mine," she demanded. Battered and soggy, exhausted and crumbling, too tired to push, they were limping and stumbling. Look at them. They've got food all over them. It looks like they're breaking apart. Kind of sad. here it is. There stood the bottle of syrup at last. But wait, it was empty. They stood quite aghast. Now, aghast means surprised or shocked, putting their hands up like, what happened? Uh-oh. Licking his lips with a sneer that was awful, out of the shadows crept Baron Von Waffle. I got here first while you boasted and bickered. My, that syrup was delicious, he snickered. With one evil laugh, Waffle slipped out of sight. The syrup was gone, no more reason to fight. Trudging back home beneath layers of grime, Toast said, perhaps we should not fight next time. Maybe they'll work as a team in the next book. Agreed, replied Pancake. As friends, we should share. Hey, look, we can split up that butter right there. There's the butter. Now that's something good that you can put on a pancake and French toast. Ooh, look at all these foods. So here they are. There's that empty bottle of maple syrup. Here's their butter, and they're splitting it. Here's the rest of their friends. And then here's the whole refrigerator. Look who's in the freezer. Baron Von Waffle. Now, based on the name of the next book, Mission Defrostable, do you think maybe it has something to do with the freezer? And maybe Baron Von Waffle again? I don't know, but I'm going to show you as much of this page as I can so you can see all the cute little pieces of food in here. All right, that was the end of Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast. One of my favorite breakfast books. All right, guys, so before we say goodbye, I have one more book. We're not going to read it, but this book is called Hey Pancakes, words by Tamsin Weston and pictures by Stephen Gamble. It's a fun book to read as well. But the coolest thing about it is that it has a really good recipe for pancakes at the end. So, I'm going to slide here to the back, and it's called Grandma's Pancakes. All right, so I'm going to read it out to you, and maybe it's something that you can figure out at home. It takes 1 egg, 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then butter for frying. All right, so if you want to read the whole thing, you can check it out from the library. And maybe you have some of these materials at home and your mom can help you make them, or your dad or your grandma, or whoever you live with. So we have all this stuff right here. You can check out this book to get the cool recipe. And if you want to add fruit or chocolate chips or cinnamon or whatever you want, bananas I know are popular in pancakes, feel free to make it your own. That book was Hey Pancakes by Tamsin Weston. And all of these books are found in our children's picture book section. Okay, so that is all that I have for us. We're going to say our goodbye song, and Pippin might join us for the last part of it. But I think you know how it goes. We say, goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right, Pippin, tell them goodbye. Say goodbye. All right, we'll see you guys next time.